It is both an honor and a pleasure to take part in this luncheon to honor this great man. One of the wonderful attributes of David is that each of us feels personally connected to him in some way. Actually, I was not a student of David Miller's, and even though I wasn't, David has remained a valued friend, personal friend throughout the years. But my relationship with David also goes through Carol, and she wasn't a student in accounting, as many of you were during her time. And also my roommate, Carrie Lambert, over in Harder Hall, would come back every day after being in class with David, and between him and some of the other guys, and between he and Carol's dating, that's what I heard about was David Miller. And I heard the story. I got to the point where I thought I knew you personally, David, even though I wasn't in your class. David's been teaching here for 50 years. Think about that. I mean, Carol and I graduated over 40 years ago. We're coming up on the sesquicentennial for the college of 150 years. Dave, you've been teaching here for 1/3 of the life of the college. And I know you were probably only about 16 when you started teaching, right? Because Carol and I, we were 5 when we graduated, so, you know. We were talking about this. I'm not sure that we were the only ones who were talking about this, but Carol brought this up one day, I don't know, it was a year ago or something like that, and about, as we were talking about the upcoming campaign and different efforts and things, and I think maybe some of this had originated elsewhere, but she did mention that why aren't you guys doing something to honor David Miller? And it was an idea and a sentiment that was universally shared by others here as well. And officially, the Board of Trustees, you need to know, has now approved and is unanimously behind this effort to endow the $1 million accounting chair department chair in David's honor. And this was a historic decision for the college and the board, both. Never in this institution's history had we begun a campaign to raise money to endow a chair. At Thiel, as at most college universities, an endowed chair is generally a donor-driven event. A single family or individual provides a planned gift or to name a position. We already are blessed to have the Reiki, Mortensen, and Pettis chairs here at Thiel, and we will now have the David Miller chair in accounting as well. The Miller chair will be special, much like the gentleman it's named after. It is an opportunity for alumni and friends to show their appreciation and support for how much David Miller has meant to them, both professionally and personally. I would be remiss if I didn't mention, prior to the project being announced, that we have several individuals in this room who've already stepped forward and provided leadership and support to this campaign effort. We have a group from 1979 consisting of Gary Witowski and Kate, Mike and Vicki Zawoski, and Joe and Nancy Scarpitti, who were 3 friends, the guys, whether during their time here at Thiel, and they have issued a challenge to the young alumni to match their combined gift for this for a total of $100,000. I want to recognize you guys. Thank you very much. These 3 friends who began their time at Thiel here together in David Miller's classroom are now engaging a new generation of David Miller students and young professionals and encouraging them to become or remain active members of the Thiel College community as well. In addition, Carl and Teresa Hoffman, where are you guys? Right over here. Carl and Teresa, you guys want to stand up? No? Carl and Teresa have provided a $25,000 challenge to the Board of Trustees to match their gift towards the campaign. Oh, new news. Newsflash. You've doubled it to 50. Sorry, Carl. I'm sorry about that. And David Drew's beloved friend, Dr. Linda Haller, who received her honorary degree from Thiel just last year, if you recall, was the first individual to actually make a gift towards this worthy endeavor. and she was quickly followed by Dr. Joseph and Terry Nairn, and Richard and Sandy Parker. You have them here? I'm sure this project will have many more names to be added to the list. We'll share with you more alumni and friends who want to share their connection with David and be a part of this campaign. An endowed chair is really the highest academic award that a college can bestow on a faculty member, and it lasts as long as the college exists. So we're just coming to the end of our first 150 years, so this chair will be here for a long time to come. Thus, it is both an honor to the named holder of the appointment and also an enduring tribute to the individual in whose name it is established. And as Troy has already said, I can think of no worthier recipient than Professor David Miller.